I hope you brought your ice skates because we are tackling another winter adventure here on the lift. We are at the Gunflint Lodge where you can ice skate upon miles and miles of wild ice. So let's get right to it.
So the ice trails are about 6 miles of skate lanes that we have groomed out on Gunflint Lake that go around some of the bays and along the Canadian border and out in front of our lodge. It's right around 6 miles. And then I did a little research, found out that there's a place in Vermont that claims to have the longest in the country and at 4.5 miles. And I thought, well, we can do that. We can do better than that. It's wild ice, so it's not a skating rink ice. So we don't have a Zamboni or anything to groom it. So it's a little bit rough. But we rent Nordic skates, which are a little bit longer and are kind of made to ride over the little bit rougher ice. And people, you know, depending on the experience level, some people really fly around it.
So with the blades being longer, does that help with the travel?
Yep. So you potentially get better glide. I guess the speed skates are a lot longer. So you can maybe get a little bit more speed, but the big thing with these is they've got a nice gradual curve on the front. So as you ride over bumps and ridges and things like that, it can ride over them a lot better.
Wait, how do you do this?
So it's kind of like you want to push off, like...
Push off with your skis?
Yeah.
Woo! So you go push with the poles.
I actually push with my with my feet. So kind of like you would be if you're like hockey skating, sort of.
Yes. And don't you worry, I'm pushing off with one foot now, but I'll get two eventually.
Oh, it's okay. And then I use the poles because it helps me stay forward. So like, because without them, I kind of tend to fall back like that.
You know, even if you're a bad skater, you can just do this.
Exactly. Yeah, you can just push with your poles, and I do that also. Oh, so this is where the Canadian border is.
That marker out there, this is the border between the U.S. and Canada.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, that's how far north we are.
So we just say, hi, Canada.
Hey, Canada.
Nice to see ya.
Nice to visit.
We'll stay on our side of the lake.
Yeah, we'll stay in our lane. That is so cool. That's so fun.
So I've been wild ice skating since I was in high school.
Wow.
This is quite a few years ago now. And, you know, it used to be kind of something that we would just do whenever conditions were right.
Yes.
But as the sport has grown and people have discovered it and really start to get into it, you know, things like this make it so fun that you can skate like whenever, basically, which is really awesome.
Feels like Mario Kart.
It does. It feels a lot like Mario Kart.
Which normally I'm a little better at Mario Kart than ice skating.
Yeah, and I'm better at ice skating than I am Mario Kart.
Even though there's cracks in the ice, I haven't felt a single bump yet.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so smooth. It's so smooth. I mean, we are so lucky to have such good ice this year here on Gunflint Lake. It really is smooth. And again, like these blades really do glide over the bumps and the roughness and the natural ice with more ease than like a hockey skate or a figure skate.
Uh-huh.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
And it's cool to see all the different cracks too. Mm-hmm. It kind of makes it feel otherworldly.
It is. It's my favorite part of wild ice skating is literally looking. I mean, you want to look around at the scenery too.
Yeah.
But I really want to look down a lot because it looks so cool. You see these cool cracks and they
some of the bubbles even too. I've seen a couple bubbles.
I've seen frozen bugs before in the ice. It's a cool thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see some fish swim by though. Someday.
Someday. Well, John, thank you so much for inviting us out on the ice. This is literally so cool.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
Of course. How long, if someone wanted to do the whole thing, how long would it take?
Well, it depends on if it's someone like you doing it or someone like Kirsty doing it. I mean, I see people burn through it pretty quick. I mean, it's 6 miles, so I don't know, it could take you maybe half hour, 45 minutes.
And 2025 marks the 100th year of the Gunflint Lodge.
Yep, the lodge is 100 years this year.
So you can make a trip,
Yep.
get a good lunch or dinner, and then get out on the skates, huh?
I'd stay overnight.
You'd
Make a
even
weekend of it.
Make a weekend
Yeah,
out of
absolutely.
the 100th year. That's so
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
Sweet.